So, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Just Sing Behind the Notes. And tonight I am joined by two lovely ladies. All I know is that they're second sops. I know very little about them, apart from I now know that they are related. But we have Anne and we have Joyce. And Anne and Joyce, if you just tell everybody a little bit about your background, your family background, and let the listeners know a little bit about how music started. I've heard a little bit just when I was chatting to you earlier on tonight, but let everybody realise just the story that you've come from.
Well, I'm Joyce, and we were brought up in Hollywood, County Down. That's where we're originally from. And I'm the middle child of 11, 5 brothers and 5 sisters. So I'd always say that I have middle child syndrome.
I would agree.
Okay, Anne, I'll let you take over.
As Joyce would say, I'm her older sister. And when I was speaking earlier to Heather, and we were discussing, I heard the podcast that was done yesterday, and I thought, oh, what am I going to say? I haven't got any of that qualifications, or I've learned music, haven't been learning music or voice lessons or playing piano. But you know, when we were young, we just, as a big family, we entertained ourselves. And we used to sing, put on shows, we used to do our own dancing and acting and poems. Joyce had a specific poem. It was her, you called it, I'll pick up my hoe and I'll go. And every show, Joyce.
I used to sing this.
I love this. I picked up my hoe and I'll go. I love this.
It was a song I learnt in primary school.
You do realise you're going to be singing this in Huddersfield? Emma, write that down.
Definitely not. But actually, you know, as children, we had a very happy childhood. And my uncles and aunts used to come down on Sundays to see us, and we'd all stand up and perform and sing all the little choruses and songs that we knew, and they used to love coming to hear us. So music was always, you know, we always sang, we always loved music, and in choir in school, both in the primary school. I remember I was in P2, and we were doing the Christmas story, and I was one of the kings, and I had a verse to sing. I was Mira's mine.
And you were loving it?
And I loved it.
Yeah.
And then when we went to secondary school in the choir, and then in church,
yeah,
you know, always singing. And then we were looking for a choir to join. Last few years, haven't we?
Yes.
And never could find anywhere until last year when we come here.
Yeah, isn't it funny? It's funny what brought you here, because you didn't give up, even though you tried a few other choirs out.
Yes.
You didn't just immediately think, right, we can't find anywhere that sits, that's the end of the journey. Something, or your son, he showed you that, and he brought you here, really?
Yeah, he said, you can go, you don't need to make an appointment, you just walk in.
Yeah.
And the two of us done, and we juked in through the door, and Heather said, come on in, girls. And that was that.
I know, but isn't it funny, because there'll be some ladies that will have come who maybe I didn't catch, or maybe some of the girls didn't catch, and they probably didn't come back. So it was meant to be for you too, that whatever way, whatever the timing was of you coming in that night, that I caught your eye, or,
yeah.
you know.
And actually, where we sat, we just sat at the back in the middle.
Yeah.
And the people around us were so friendly.
Yeah.
And that's really what had, you know, made us feel so welcome.
Yeah, because it's not just about singing. You've got to find somewhere where you feel comfortable with the people you're singing with.
That's
Absolutely.
it.
You're judging the people that are sitting there, as well as me, as well as the music. You're judging all of that to get somewhere that fits you.
And also, as we've been doing different things, you know, you get to know the girls more, because you're on the bus, or you're meeting up. So you know, like at Marks and Spencers and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to know.
That's the only time you do really get to know them, is
uh-huh.
when you're out and about, or you're thrown into a situation
Yes.
where you have to get to know them.
A wee bit of crack, you know.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
So do you two want to fess up about the bagpipes and the accordion?
She told you that, did she?
No, I can read minds. Come on now. We'll be on a bus to Huddersfield and we could do with a little bit of musical entertainment. So
yeah.
fess up there, Anne. What is the crack with the bagpipes?
I must have been about 12, and I joined a pipe band. It was a Purple Star pipe band in Hollywood. And I went along there, and we had to play chanter for a year before you could get onto the pipes. So then I eventually got the bagpipes. But when I got them home, I played them in the house, and I was promptly put out into the coal shed. And I had to practice in the coal shed because my daddy said it was like a squealing cat.
I can imagine.
And he got off the bus. I stopped quite away, and he says, I get off the bus and all I can hear is a squealing cat. He says it's just
it's not an easy instrument. I'm sure when you're learning it, it's really not easy.
And you're trying to keep it going.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have enough puff now. I did play it at my son's wedding. I got it going, but it
we
takes
can
some
make
wind.
your dreams come true. Aunt Joyce, what's the crack with you in the accordion?
Well, I joined an accordion band in Hollywood.
Yeah.
When I was in my teens, and learned to play the accordion.
Yeah.
And did a few wee marches, on the 12th of July or whatever, So that was it. That was it. I wasn't that good.
And was it accordion with the keys and the little buttons?
Yes.
And are the buttons is it hard to manage?
Yes, I mean, I suppose that band, you didn't really read music. It was numbers that they give, and you learned how to do that. Yes, something you get, like playing the piano, somebody learning to play the piano.
Yeah.
It comes naturally once you've learnt it.
Yeah.
So, but I haven't played an accordion for years and years, so please don't be thinking that Huddersfield there'll be an accordion coming out. But did Anne also tell you that a few years ago she took up the piano?
No, she kept that little nugget very quiet. So you've started to learn the piano again?
I started to learn the piano. I always wanted to play the piano. And hubby and my boys bought me an electric piano.
Yeah.
And I started to learn, and I was going to lessons and that. Then my husband, he took ill, and then COVID came in.
Yeah.
So it was really put on the back burner.
Yeah.
And I would go and tinkle, but I really want to learn. So it is something that I would like to do now, to learn.
To learn properly.
And so hopefully in the future that I will go back to the lessons and learn.
Well, you should speak
because
to
I just love it. Because anything I can play, I think I'm great.
Yeah.
But it was so funny because I had headphones, and when I was learning something, I used to put the headphones on and work away to get this right.
Yeah.
And then whenever I could play it half decently, the headphones come off and I played it away. And Michael would be sitting there and say, my goodness, you're awful good. You got that awful quick.
Yeah.
It's
been a very long time. Isn't that brilliant? That's so nice. And it's so nice that you still, think, do you know what? If I'm going to learn something, go for it.
Why not?
Why not? Totally.
I said, you were talking about type of music you like. We were brought up with country music with Mummy. Mm-hmm. Mummy loved country music. Patsy Cline, Jim Reeves. Every Christmas Jim Reeves was on, And I actually done a hamper for my boys. And I got CDs that Jim Reeves Christmas.
Oh, brilliant.
Put in.
Yeah.
And I done a wee poem now for them.
That's lovely.
And put them in. So every Christmas I say, have you got Jim Reeves on yet?
It's not lovely. And keep that going.
And keep that going.
Yeah.
But Mummy loved Patsy Cline. And remember the day she got the radiogram?
That's right.
And it come from the furniture shop in Belfast. Then you got your furniture and you used to go up and pay it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You used to go up every Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And she got this radiogram. And we went round to Smithfield and got a couple of LPs.
Yeah.
And the first one was Patsy Cline and Jim Reeves, wasn't
That's
it?
Right, yeah.
And they were played and played and played
until they couldn't be played anymore.
And we all love Patsy Cline, Jim Reeves, all the country singers.
Yeah.
And then when the boys were up and Michael and I had time then, Michael had a gold wing trike, a big racing green gull-wing track. I sat on the back, this in an armchair, and he came back up here, and we had the helmets and we had the intercoms, and we done all of Europe on it. We went away.
Isn't that amazing?
He came home and he gave me a Timberland bag, and he says, "You can have that. That's all you're allowed." And we were going for 3 weeks. What are we going to do? He says,
Recycle.
Sit.
And recycle.
So we had to. I booked all the places. We were all over the continent: Switzerland, Italy. I loved Italy, France, Belgium. Just
that's amazing.
right down, around the Riviera and back up again. And when we were going through Italy, I can remember as well. Michael loved Queen, and it's he used to love Kind of Magic.
Yeah, brilliant song.
And we were riding through the towns
that plane.
and it was bound out at nerve, and we were.
And it was magic.
It was magic.
Yeah, I can imagine that was amazing.
It was amazing. And he's a biker, and all the boys are bikers.
Yeah.
So they,
That's very cool. Very cool. Music is just a really uplifting in all areas of life,
fills
isn't
me
it?
full of joy. That's how I say. Song, music fills me full of joy. All genres,
Yeah.
There's something in every.
There is.
And you just.
Yeah.
You're bopping, you don't even know you're bopping.
Yeah, it just gets inside the soul, doesn't it? It's very, very important.
You're dancing to the kitchen sink.
Yeah. Yeah, people that aren't into it miss out, really, don't they? Right, well, here's a this or that question for you both. So, Anne, I'll give you one first, and then Joyce, I'll give you one after. So, Anne, cooking at home or ordering a takeout?
Cooking at home.
Joyce, summer or winter?
Oh, summer.
Dress up or dress down?
Special occasions, dress up.
Yeah.
If I'm going somewhere, I like to dress up.
She like to dress up.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
big
yes.
time.
Yeah,
But
she's
are you but you are quite glamour, even
She
just
is.
normal?
Yeah, she is.
Normal day?
Oh, yes.
But I can imagine she really glam tams up
Oh, yes.
when she really needs
She
to.
we're the total opposite. Total opposite in that respect.
Joyce, bright colours or all black, everything?
I like bright colours.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you in all black.
I don't suit black.
Yeah.
I'm too pale.
So you like something bright?
Yes.
Do you like something bright, Anne?
Oh, I love bright colours.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Ice cream or cake?
Cake.
I'd say ice cream.
You'd say ice cream. Are you two really from the same family? Road trip or plane ride? I know the answer to that
Road
now.
trip.
Road trip. What would you say for that one?
Probably a plane.
Yeah.
A plane ride.
Would you not like to do what Anne did?
Not the bike, no.
Yeah.
No.
That was fabulous.
Wouldn't be.
Do you like a wee bit more comfort?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Go on a cruise or go on the airplane to somewhere nice and warm and relax. Not on a bike where it's raining and you get soaked.
I know, but it's a kind of magic playing in your
I know,
ears, so
it's
it's
great.
worth it.
But you could have that even on the plane. couldn't you?
And conduct a choir or turn the page for the accompanist?
Conduct.
Oh, right up there. Joyce, what about you?
I'd probably turn the page.
I am really getting the middle child thing here now. Super serious choir, Anne, or a choir that's a good choir but a bit goofy?
Oh, good choir, but goofy.
Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying we are? Are we a good choir but a bit goofy?
Yeah.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, so here's some music related questions, not difficult ones. Anne, realising that you've forgotten your music at home, or would you rather realise that you're wearing the wrong colour of shoes for the concert? Which one would panic you the most?
Oh, the music.
Forgetting your music?
Yes,
You wouldn't care if you had the wrong shoes
No,
on? Or
you would hide your feet.
yeah, but not having your music would
Well,
be
that would
a bit
be-
of a panic.
Yes.
Yeah, same with me.
I think that would be definitely the same for me. Is there a piece of choir music that you've done with us in the last year that you just love performing? We'll ask you first.
Amid the falling snow, I love that.
Oh, Amid the Falling Snow,
Which one?
beautiful.
Which
Amid
one
the
is it?
Falling Snow.
Oh, yes, that was lovely.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
And there's
beautiful.
another one we're doing now, the Sea Lullaby. I
Oh,
love it.
I know. It's
I love
lovely.
it.
So lovely. Joyce, what about you?
That electricity.
Oh, really? yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
it lovely? It's quite an emotive song too, isn't it?
yeah.
And it, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
And it's thank you. And it just catches you, doesn't it?
That's right.
I know I like it, although it's so pitchy at times it can just go. Okay, dream concert venue, and you're a woman of the world. You've been out on that bike. Where would you love anywhere in the whole wide world to sing. And it doesn't have to be a venue. It could be a field. It could be anything.
Andre Roux in his place, what do you call it?
Oh, in Vienna?
Yeah.
Yes.
With all the costumes and
I love
everything.
that.
Oh, really?
I love
Do you
to go
like
there.
him?
Yes.
You're so my mother. What is it about him?
He's just so pleasant
Charismatic.
and
Yeah.
happy face. And
He
just,
is.
Yes, and it's all the. It's different, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
the girls are all dressed up and they're dancing.
It's
and
the
just
paraphernalia, isn't it?
yeah.
It's the big show.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Joyce?
Well, I had a trip to Israel a number of years ago, and in Jerusalem there's a huge cathedral, and the acoustics are fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember us singing in it, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
And I think that.
Goodness, how can we get ourselves there?
Indeed.
Uh-huh.
You know, last week it was
Indeed.
France. We were inviting ourselves to.
As well.
Now
Do you
go
know
to
anybody, do you
Jerusalem.
know anybody in Jerusalem? So here's a bit of a question that I think that you two would be very good at answering, as in, what piece of advice would you give your younger selves? You've come to this choir when you've had your children and you're later on in life, but is there something, not that you've regretted, but is there a piece of advice that you would give your younger self if you had to repeat things again?
I think to believe in yourself.
So many people are saying that.
Because I think when you're young, you so often you doubt your ability and the gifts that you do have, and you don't recognise them, and it holds you back. And I would say, believe in yourself, and if you want to do it, do it.
I know, and it's very hard to do that, but
It is.
yeah, sometimes
But
you just have to push on.
I suppose it's trying to instill in your children now confidence
Yeah,
and self-belief.
It's hard to get confidence into young children though, sometimes.
yeah,
You know, I think as you grow, you know, some children are confident from when they're
yeah.
they're born.
It's just in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're there, and they're just the leader of the pack.
Yeah,
And others are timid but have so much talent.
I know.
And all you can do is encourage them.
Yeah,
And I wish, I don't really, I have no regrets. I say we were brought up, very, very fortunate children, that we were brought up in a family of love, always surrounded by love, and that all our siblings were still, throughout life, we've always been together and there for each other, and it's without even a thought. If once we're all there, you don't even think about it. So a lot of children don't have that as well, especially nowadays. I think there's more children out there on their own.
that's right.
So I think encouragement, probably with my own children, you encourage them, and that's all you can do. You just don't give up on them, and you just keep encouraging them and just say, maybe not today, but there's always tomorrow.
So you'd be the same as Joyce. You'd be saying to your younger self, believe in yourself.
Oh,
and
yes.
Yes.
both the same.
Yeah, when you're young, just even you think someone's whispering about you, just oh no,
I know.
It's that, isn't it? If you had that foresight,
Yeah.
and just push yourself forward.
Yeah, but do you not think it's part of the Northern Ireland culture as well?
Yeah.
Especially
Probably.
from my era of my mother and grandmother, that's you hide your light under a bushel and you
Yes.
don't push yourself forward,
Yes.
and
That's
you don't say things about yourself. Whereas now, Facebook, Instagram, where all the choir has to go on to get to make sure we're known around. It's competitive out there, although it goes against my grain to push because I'm not brought up like that.
Yeah.
But in this society, that's the way it works. But is that a good thing to be too in people's faces? I think there's a happy
medium.
Yeah, there's still people that will be put off if you push too hard. They'll back away.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like going into buying a new dress. Somebody follows you around.
I know.
You just
Yeah,
walk out,
yeah.
won't you?
You put it back up and away you go.
Away you go, because you don't like that
Yeah,
intimidation.
yeah,
Yeah.
But as I say, no, life's so short. You have to grab it with both hands and just take it
and just do it.
and go.
Yeah,
And I know these girls would say I'd be the mouthy one. Well, not the mouthy one, but I'd be.
You'd be the more confident one that would go forward than the others.
I wouldn't say more confident,
but she's not afraid to speak out.
Yeah.
Let's say that. Whereas I would be more inclined to sort of be more passive and more sort of withdraw a bit.
But then in the middle, you had to be passive.
Yes, that's
probably
that. Yeah.
She had the best of both worlds, so she did. She had the best of both worlds.
She looked at her from the ones below and the ones above. Fight!
And I was squeezed in the middle.
See, you're very lucky. I only have one brother, and it's lovely. I love Emma's from a bigger family as well. I love the fact that big families are amazing. So if you were to meet somebody who, like yourselves, was trying to find a choir, not necessarily our choir, but just a choir to sing in, what would you say to them that a choir gives you, not just on a Thursday night, but going into your daily life? How would a choir affect them if they joined a choir? What would be the benefits?
To me personally, it's given me, I say, the joy that I get from music. It's given me a new social outlet as well, because you're meeting the girls, and also a focus, because you have to listen to music and work on it. So it's like it's learning a new skill as well, and coming together. And then when we all come together and sing with the conductor here, it gels. And we're in the church singing or singing. That's
there's no feeling like that.
No, there's not. Mm-hmm. It's just, and you just sometimes we say, because we're at the back, we can't hear.
Yeah.
The full volume of it and all the sounds. Yeah. But then when we hear it played back, we think, it's really good.
I know. That's it. I wish you could hear what I hear.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Sometimes when we do a bummer, we hope you don't hear.
You're glad that I don't hear. You'd never do wrong notes. And Joyce, what would you tell somebody who was looking to maybe go and join a choir?
I would encourage them to give it a try, and say, give it a go, because you'll find you'll benefit so many ways from being in the choir. I think Anna said a lot of the social aspect of the choir. I think that is important. It gives them an outlet, especially if somebody is living on their own and isolated.
Yeah.
It gives them,
absolutely
a new social outlet for them.
Yeah.
It's good for their mental health as well as everything else. And I have really, really enjoyed it, I must admit. There's nights where maybe sometimes it's raining outside, it's miserable.
I know.
You've had a busy day.
I hear you.
You don't feel like going.
I know.
And yet when you come and you're going out, and you just feel so good.
Yeah.
And you get a laugh, because when we were for the BBC,
and
I went down to Joyce's house. We lived quite close to each other. And we were practicing and we were singing away.
We were doing the Zoom classes. I did it on my thing.
Yes.
And my granddaughter lives with me most of the time. And we were singing. And she was in the room giggling and laughing.
Listen to the two of you.
It wasn't a pleasant song.
Well, at least it wasn't two-way. The BBC couldn't hear you. You could hear them, but they couldn't hear you. It's a good thing. But that was an experience.
That was. I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll enjoy Huddersfield when we go on tour in April.
Absolutely.
Dear help us all. We're going to have bagpipes and an accordion. And
no, you will not.
Olivia will have her harp, and I'll bring the bass guitar, and we'll all have fun. There's lots of things that hide underneath the radar in this choir. But it's been really lovely to meet you both. And I'm sure some of the ladies in the choir have never even heard your names. Right. So it's lovely that they get the chance now to know a little bit about you before we go away. Okay. So don't forget Anne and Joyce. And if you enjoyed the podcast this week, we'll see you all again next week. So bye for now.
Bye.